Hello, 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 my lovelies. Good morning. Hope everyone slept well last night. Hope everyone got their beauty sleep. Dreamed some good dreams. Maybe a few nightmares and scares thrown in. But this morning it is the early show. I don't know if anybody's even up, but we shall see. If not, I can always take the stream down. But I haven't gotten much sleep. I've gotten a total of maybe 5 hours of sleep this morning, which isn't very much. And have coughed my head off. Dang allergies. I'm about tired of these allergies, you guys. They're crazy. I woke up coughing my head off and choking. And I've been up ever since. And I thought, why not do an early morning show? I haven't done an early morning show in a long time. Good morning, Miss Diane. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Like I said, I haven't done an early morning one in a long time, so I'm pretty sure I won't have hardly anybody in here. People aren't used to me doing early morning shows anymore. Hey, Sue. Hey, John. Good morning. It is 7:04 a.m. here where I am at. I've been up since about 5 a.m. And if I mute my mic, I do apologize. It's either to clear my throat really well or to cough. Like I said, these darn allergies are something else. Well, who all caught the Red Feather review last night? Anybody? 10:04 p.m. there, Sue? Oh, wow. Didn't sleep much last night either. Me either, Miss Diane. Me either. Hey, Melissa, how are you? Good morning. You got your coffee? Good. I haven't had coffee in a while, you guys. It's been over a month since I've had coffee. Believe it or not. I miss my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You called a minute, but you were so tired. It's understandable, Melissa. It's absolutely understandable. Like I said, I got about 5 hours of sleep. Wished I could have slept longer. So, I don't know. I just kind of woke up coughing and I've been coughing nonstop. You called last night's show, John? I thought it was a pretty good show. We didn't have as many things to review as we normally do, but I think it was still a good show. I thought Vault's sound system sounded great. His new sound system, I thought it sounded great. I liked the way he could change his tone and pitch. I thought that was pretty interesting. You drink one cup, you get indigestion bad. Oh, Melissa, well, that's understandable. I have a GERD, so that tends to cause, when I get indigestion, it tends to cause me to have a panic attack. I know, weird, but it does. So I have to be very careful. It was good seeing us all together again. It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was great. And if y'all did notice, there was Miss Christina sitting behind Vault. You could see just a little bit of her if Vault would move. So she was there too. It was the whole group of us. Like I said, I wished we had had more to review, but poor Truth was so tired. So was Bass. They worked so hard. Hey, Destiny, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Like I said, it's a little bit after 7 a.m. here. Uh, Not really nothing on the agenda today. I think Vault may do a live stream after lunch. I'm not exactly for sure. He did mention it, but who knows if he's still going to or not. But other than that, I don't really have anything on the agenda today. Just kind of a chill day. Nothing really going on. I did see that orb again last night that I was talking about yesterday in my live stream. And by the trees in the front yard. Like I said, I wish I knew what it was. Roth thinks it's will-o-wisp or fae, and it very well could be. Red Raider thinks that maybe it's a consciousness ball, a collection of energy of people that have sent prayers and love, and it very well could be. Oh, Melissa, I plan on taking it easy. I'm going to stay in the air conditioner all day. I promise you. I have no need to get outside in this heat today. I will be in my cozy, comfy, cool, air-conditioned room. I will probably take a nap later, to be honest with you. Get the room real cold. Y'all, I think there's nothing like sleeping in the cold air or taking a nap when it gets really cold in the room. Snuggling down under a blanket, taking a quick, good long nap. That's my type of nap. I sleep better when the room is chilly than I do when it's not. I can't sleep when it's hot. Whoever it was that had me, Lakaya is using it on my Instagram as well, contacting my Facebook friends. Thank you for giving me the heads up. Miss Sue, you're welcome. You need to change all your passwords. That's the first thing you need to do is change all your passwords if you haven't already. And if they're still doing it, change them again. All I know is I got a message on Facebook Messenger from your account, and I knew you were in the live stream. And I knew it didn't sound right. So that led me to realize you had been hacked. Hormones got you sweating like an ice box, Melissa. Oh, goodness. Excuse me. Had to cough. 4 other friends also got a message. Oh, goodness, Miss Sue. I was hoping I caught them in time. Oh, in an ice box. Melissa. But Miss Sue, like I said, I was hoping I caught them in time to where they didn't, hit your other friends or any of your other accounts. But I guess not. Like I said, if you haven't already, change your passwords. And if they're still in your account, change your passwords again. And go in your settings and look at where your items are logged into Facebook at. And anything that looks suspicious that doesn't look like you, disconnect that login. It'll knock them off. And hopefully you can get your account back straight. Like I said, I knew the message I received didn't sound like you at all. I was like, this doesn't sound right. It's pretty strange. So I was like, well, let me go see if she's still in the live so I can let her know. But it's so easy for people to hack people these days. They're using my own Instagram, but I haven't got an account on Instagram, only Facebook and Telegram. Oh, goodness. Yes, smash them likes and show some love. Exactly. Thank you, Melissa. If you like what you hear or you enjoy chilling and chatting with us, hit those likes. Help me on the YouTube algorithm get my content seen. That's what it does. It helps promote my content. So hopefully we can get up to 1,000 subscribers. One day, I like about 50 left, so, and it just seems like that 50 will never come. I've been stuck in a rut at the same amount pretty much forever now. So I'll gain a few, drop a few, gain a few, drop a few. Some people, I don't know, they come over here for the drama, and when they realize they really don't have any, they leave. They come over here looking for info about Vault. When they don't find it, they leave. So, it's hard gaining those last few subs. You're right, Destiny. People also do make it easy. You're right. Yeah, feed the YouTube beast. Correct, Melissa. Right? Feed the YouTube beast. Like I said, like and comment if you want to. Feel free to share the video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's greatly appreciated. But like I said, I don't really have nothing going on today. I just thought we would just chill and chat a little bit. When we were talking last night, we were talking about the Amarillo quote unquote dog man, werewolf, wendigo, skinwalker, chupacabra, whatever it is. I was sitting there thinking, I went to bed thinking about it, and I looked at that picture again, really, really good. And it literally looks like somebody with long hair with a hat on that has overalls on, because if you look at the back, you can see an arm, but you can also see part of the overalls that's unbuttoned hanging down the back, and the arm that's towards the camera, you can tell it doesn't have like a shirt on, like it's just overalls on and no shirt. So I seriously believe that it's a person walking back there. What they were doing back there, I have no idea, but I personally believe it was a person. Just my opinion. Don't come for the messenger. But I do believe it was just a person. Give out to do a sub push for you on the next show. I bet you could get them. Well, Melissa, it's not about getting them, it's about keeping them. I can get subs, but it's hard to get them to stay because my channel is more of a chill and chat type of channel where we do talk about random stuff and whatever, and it doesn't necessarily have a Bigfoot Dogman direction, which is what Vault's channel does have. And so, because I'm not directly in that category, it's hard to keep the subscribers that want that type of content because that's not necessarily what my channel has. So, getting them to come over is not the hard part. It's getting them to stay is the hard part. It looks like a damn furry to you. It kind of does, Destiny. It really does. Hey, Admathoria, good morning. How are you? You think it was a publicity stunt for the zoo, Melissa? Could have been. Hey, Paul G, good morning. Melissa, it really could have been a publicity stunt. I wouldn't doubt it. What I found funny and odd though was, it said in a lot of the news articles, officials say they don't know what it is. Officials say this, officials say that. But yet, like they said on the live stream last night, well, apparently that was taken from a camera, a security camera at that. Where's the video instead of just a picture? It had to have had a video of it walking across the area. Where's the video at? Is there a clearer spot that we can see that it's a man and not a monster? You know, why hide the video and just put out a picture? That I believe is a publicity stunt. You saw some of the YouTube feed last night that were pretty scary. Huh. So that's my take on it. Why not put out the whole video? If nothing else, of just the portion of it walking from the, right side of the camera to the left side of the camera, instead of just putting out just a picture that you really can't tell what it is. Why not put out, the 15 seconds of it walking across? Let's see how it walks. Does it walk human like? Does it walk wolf like? Dogman like? Werewolf like? Wendigo like? Was it drunk? Could it have been a drunken human or a drugged human staggering through there? Like, there's so many options that I believe that I believe that the picture put out there was for the publicity stunt. Do I think that they know it necessarily what it is? Probably not. They probably have an inkling that it's a human, but probably not. But they still should have put out the video instead of just a picture. Amathoria says she thinks it's a furry too. You guys, I hope you understand what furries are. Furries are people that have chosen to live in a culture as an animal. That's what a furry is. Not everybody is, furry. But a furry is a human that has that claims they are animalistic like and there's a whole subculture of people that are furries. Squid Billy was looking for a date at the zoo. Yes, Melissa, send them to me. I'd love to see them. Like I said, send them to lakayatucker@gmail.com lakayatucker@gmail.com. I don't mind getting emails, guys. Melissa, you're so funny. You're absolutely hilarious. Sorry about that, guys. At Mathoria, I did. I got a cheese pizza, and it was so good. The cheese was melting hot. It was a Little Caesars pizza. Excuse me. All of a sudden, my cough is back again. Like I said, I've coughed my head off since about 5 o'clock this morning. Just a cough. That's it. Nothing else. Just an allergy cough. But I did get my pizza and it was so wonderful. And here's the thing, now I'm craving French fries. I can't have French fries because of course potatoes run my sugar up. But that seems to be all I'm craving is French fries. Like some really good French fries. So you're seriously afraid to save anything Dogman or actually download anything Dogman. Oh, Melissa, don't be scared. It's not like Dogman will know it's on your computer or phone. Yeah, for the price, you can't go wrong with Little Caesars. You're right, Paul G. And Mathoria, the cheese was so good. It just stretched and stretched and stretched. It was a chef's kiss, amazing. It was really good, just the right amount of cheese too. Maybe you need potassium if you're craving fries, potatoes. I do need potassium because I have a problem with keeping my potassium high. Um, I was on potassium pills a couple weeks ago, and I need to be on them again because my legs are cramping and killing me. So I know my potassium is low. I can tell. But I am craving French fries like nobody's business, and I want a good plate of, which I don't eat very much, but a plate of French fries is all I want. I don't care about a burger, I don't care about a steak, I don't care about pasta. And pasta is one of my favorite things besides a salad. Um but all I want is French fries. I have an affinity right now for French fries. Yes, potassium pills are so huge. You're exactly right. But like I said, I do need to go back on potassium pills. Um, some salt substitutes like new salt use potassium chloride as the salt. Oh, okay. You've been hungry for days but barely able to eat. It's even worse now because it's made you low appetite. Nothing sounds good or edible due to nausea from me. not being able to eat. Go figure. Oh my gosh, Destiny. Bless your heart. For the past 2 months, I haven't ate very much, believe it or not. So when I do eat, I don't eat a whole lot. Like I said, I'm losing weight. Right now I feel like I've plateaued though on my weight loss. I feel like I'm kind of stuck. Um Hoping I don't regain any. I still got a bunch more to lose, but I'm happy that I've lost some. You love Mrs. Dash table blend. I used to love Mrs. Dash too. I used to like putting it on salad. But I haven't had Mrs. Dash in a while. I used to put it on cucumbers and tomatoes as well. Yeah, you can sprinkle salt substitute on your food. It's in the grocery stores near the spices and salt. You just got to read the labels. Okay, Admathoria, thank you for that. Thank you very much. But yes, I used to love putting Mrs. Dash on cucumbers or tomato slices. Oh my gosh, so good. A little bit of Italian dressing, a little bit of Mrs. Dash. Oh, perfect snack, especially on cucumbers. I don't know why, but I'm a cucumber girl. I love cucumbers. I can eat a whole cucumber as like a food, like a meal. I love me some cucumbers. Your side pain is having a flare up. Aw. Watching your autistic nephew this week. What's some good activities for him? He's 19. Any suggestions, Miss Lakaya? Hey, Miss Ann. Hey, Roth. Good morning. Um, First of all, an iPad is always great. You always can download tons of apps for him to play on. Number two, you can make um seat jars with different little toys and random things in it for him to roll and guess how many and what's in it. Um, any type of game that he can understand, not understand necessarily the rules. You can make your own rules up, but most of the time, iPads are the way to go. Apps are the way to go. Oh, Miss Ann, I'm glad you were able to catch me while getting ready for work. Thank you for being here. Like I said, I decided to do just an early morning show. You slept late yesterday, so you haven't gone to sleep yet, Roth? Oh my goodness. Yes, cucumbers are delish. Thinly sliced cucumbers with vinegar, black pepper, salt, side dish during the summer. Yes. Oh my goodness, Destiny. I'm so sorry. I hope you get better. Yeah, Melissa, the jars, they're fun to make. You put glitter in there, put water, put just a little bit of oil, and like I said, you put toys in there. They're cute. Good morning, Joe. At the doctor appointment. Hope your doctor appointment goes great, Joe. I don't have to go back to my doctor for a little while. Like I said yesterday, right now I'm just waiting on this Lyrica to kick in, which I heard can take 10 days to 2 weeks before I see any improvement. So we shall see. Yeah, it always turns to yummy foods. You love this channel. Thank you, Melissa. I'm glad you enjoy it. You have the stuff to do the jars. Oh, that's great. I'm seriously telling you, make them. They're so cute. They're fun. Lakaya Show. I've smelling tobacco in my room for the past week or so. Used to smell the cigarette smoke. Now it's smelling like cigar smoke. Any ideas? No one here smokes. Ancestors. Ancestors, Roth. Back to thoracic in September. Okay, Joe. But Roth, usually cigarette smoke, but cigar smoke, usually that's ancestors because when you make libations to them, they want some sort of tobacco. So usually that's your ancestors coming around, letting you know that they're there. They're watching over you, they're helping you, or protecting you. You think you smell coffee in your house when you haven't brewed any and you think it's your granny. Possibly, Melissa. Very possibly. When I was about 12, yeah, my grandfather died. He helped raise me. He spoiled me like nobody's business. And after he passed, we would smell coffee because he would have coffee every single morning at 5 o'clock before he went to work. So every morning we would smell coffee cooking or brewing, and there would be no coffee. So we took it as a sign that that was him saying hello. Now, could it just be a residual smell? Absolutely. It could be, in the vents, the wind catch it just right. There's plenty of explanations for it, but we always took it as it was my grandfather saying, hello, I'm okay. You'll be, excuse me, you'll be okay. You know, that type of thing. You was very close to your grandparents too. Yeah, I was too, Melissa. My grandparents raised me pretty much most of my life. They raised me when I was a little kid. I stayed with them more than my mom because my mom worked so much. And then I would go home at my mom's house at midnight and would get up and go to school, and then I'd go back to my grandparents' house, and I would do that every night. That was hard, but we did it so we could at least see my mom, even if it was at midnight. And then I got to move in with my mom full time when I was about 14, from 14 to 16. And then at 16, I married Vault and moved in with Vault. So, in your house, you used to smell flowers, John? Oh, I bet that was a beautiful smell to smell, though. I would love to smell flowers. As a matter of fact, I think I smelled lilacs last week. It wasn't roses are my flower. I love a rose. But I think it was lilacs that I was smelling. Because it wasn't lavender and it wasn't rose. It just smelled sweeter, different. So I think it was lilacs. You're a very spiritual person. Oh, Melissa, that's great. And don't feel crazy. Look, there's a little bit of crazy in all of us. If not, we wouldn't all be here. I promise you. We all have a bit of crazy in us. And if people say they don't, they're a lie. We all have that little, that little nudge, that little niche of crazy. That line that, sometimes gets crossed accidentally. We all have that. But there's nothing wrong with being spiritual. There's nothing wrong with being religious. You know, I say, do you, boo? Your mom knows when her father visits because the house smells like menthol rubbing alcohol. Oh, that's a new one. That's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. Usually it's tobacco, coffee, baking smells, flour smells, or something like that. Now, I have heard people have, especially people that passed away that worked like on machinery. I've heard people smell like machine oil. So I guess, rubbing alcohol could be a thing too. You randomly smell beer. No one drinks really anymore, but I blame my father-in-law because it smells like his beer rather than my biological dad's. So hey, it could be worse. Be glad you smell coffee. Right, Destiny? Okay, I know my great grandfather used to smoke. He was also one time very magically active. He was 75% Native American, and my great grandmother was full Native American. See, Roth? I'm telling you, it's your ancestors. You don't have to believe me, but, my gut's telling me to tell you it's your ancestors. No doubt about it. Your mama bakes cookies to remind her of her dad smells a strong connection to memory. Yes. Speaking of cookies, there's these cookies that are orange, macadamia nut, and raspberry cookies that I know a lady used to make. I cannot find the recipe to save my life for these cookies. But you guys, these are the best cookies I've ever put in my mouth. They literally have orange zest in them. And like I said, macadamia nuts. And then raspberries. Oh, they are so good. Like, I could eat the whole thing. Thank you, Roth. Thank you for believing in me. I greatly appreciate that. Um, but those cookies are so amazing. But like I said, I've yet to find the recipe for them. And the lady that made them, I'm no longer in touch with her. She moved off. And I don't know where or how to get in touch with her, so I can't get the recipe. But the cookies, I will never forget. The cookies were bomb. Which now makes me want cookies. And I can't have cookies. Darn it. See, that's the thing about diabetes. You can't have anything you really want because all of it's good stuff, and you can't have good stuff because it makes your sugar go up. Diabetes sucks. Even though I'm on the low end of the scale, my diabetes is pretty manageable. Not, it's under control. It's not crazy. I'm not having like huge spikes or it's staying high or anything like that. But it sucks because everything I want, I can't have. And I'm trying my best to literally not necessarily follow a plan of eating healthy, but at least not intentionally run my sugar up. Your office building occasionally smells like coffee, bacon, and eggs. You smell that many times. Hey, Michael. Good morning. You think you have diabetes in your future? Your father has it. Very well could be. My mother got diagnosed with diabetes a year or two ago, and so I thought I was doing great. But I'm telling you, by the time I've hit 40, like my body has said, enough's enough, unfortunately. And like I said, my ACLs were, like she said, 5.9 is like the cutoff for people that shouldn't have diabetes, and mine was a 6.1. So like I said, I'm at the low end of the scale where it's manageable, and I do take metformin, which we're going to have to talk about metformin at my next doctor's appointment, because y'all, that stuff is the demon spawn of hell. Don't play with metformin, seriously. It has messed my stomach up so bad. It was supposed to like upset your stomach for a little bit and then wear off. Yeah, well, mine didn't wear off. He was on a heap of tables and a needle once a week. Oh, goodness, Sue. Ross says, so how I eat cookies. I break them in half and put them in a glass of milk. 2 cookies in half in a glass of milk. Then I drink the milk and use a spoon to eat the cookies out of the glass. Ross, that's what I do. Is I actually put my cookies in milk and then spoon them out. I don't know why. I've done that since I was a kid. And that's the way I eat my cookies. I'll even put oatmeal cookies in milk. It's just habit. Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with the Oreo though. Seriously. An Oreo and milk, it's just classic. But I'm also a Chips Ahoy girl. I like regular Chips Ahoy or the double chunk Chips Ahoy. But of course, I can't have those now, so maybe as a treat every once in a while, but one or two, but that's about it. Like I said, I'm really trying to watch my intake of carbs because carbs turn to sugar in your body. So I'm really trying to watch my intake of carbs. But you guys, it's so hard because carbs are my life. Like that's pretty much all I eat before I got diagnosed with diabetes was carbs. You meant tablets, Sue. I understand. I got you. But it's it's hard changing your diet. It's hard changing your lifestyle. There's nothing easy about it, but it can be done. Little patience and perseverance, some courage, and a whole lot of saying no. No, thank you. But another thing I'm wanting, you guys, is a chimichanga from the Mexican restaurant so bad. I want a chimichanga so bad. I want a chicken one, and they pour cheese sauce all over top. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I shouldn't have it, but at least I choose the chicken one. But I want one so bad. I had one not too long ago as a treat. My mother took me out, and she took me to the restaurant, and she bought my lunch, and I had a chimichanga and some rice, and then of course I had a few chips and salsa, and it was so good. I hadn't ate out in such a long time. To where now that's what I want. I'm craving it. I am craving it so bad. So, excuse me. Michael says, I love Oreo cookies and vanilla ice cream. I like making it because it tastes better than the one that comes already done. True that. Red beef with guacamole. Guacamole sounds good. It does sound good. An Oreo blizzard from Dairy Queen. We don't have Dairy Queens around here. We used to, but we don't anymore. Yes, fasting is hard as heck, but it does wonders to your body. Detoxifies it. I was doing it 2 years ago. It's just hard to do. I brainwashed. Have I tried Atkins? No, I have not. Believe it or not. Somebody actually was trying to talk me into keto. People said their blood sugars lowered and stabilized. Oh, okay. Michael, you think eating is overrated? You brainwashed yourself to believe that? Yeah. Well, John refused to change, sadly. He was used to the way of living before we met, but he was an amazing man. Oh, I bet he was, Sue. Miss Ann says, since I'm 54 and I kayak and fish about every weekend, I try to eat protein and veggies, but my inner little fat kid wants to ride against me constantly. See, that's me. I don't kayak and I can't fish right now. But my problem is I eat my protein, I'll eat my vegetables, but like the little fat kid in me wants all the good yummy stuff that I'm not supposed to have. Just to lose weight, you fasted, Michael. Excuse me, I had to cough again. Um, you was 192 and went down to 160. Oh, congratulations. That's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. I'm not nowhere near that number, but I wish I was. Drumsticks keep killing you, Paul G. You have an odd thought. If One Eyed Willie is missing Vault, and that's why he's been visiting the house more often, Buddy over at your house has noticed Willie stopping by almost every night somehow. Huh. Like I said, I don't know if that was One Eyed Willie that come up into the window, Roth or not, but I do know whatever it was it had to have been at least 8 feet tall to lean down into the window that's way, way, way off the ground from the outside. So, and we haven't seen it in the window since. So I don't know if we terribly scared it, or what happened. But it very well could be missing Vault. I wouldn't say that it's not. It's crazy these northern squatches are showing up that far south. Well, here's the thing. When me and a friend went riding this past week, we turned down a little gravel road that leads to an older church. And we had just pulled off because he has a dog, and the dog, of course, had to potty and get some water. And so he let the dog out, and there was tree breaks on my side of the vehicle. And I told him, I said, "You hear those tree breaks?" And he said, "Yeah." And next thing we knew, on his side of the vehicle, there were tree breaks. And we got to looking and we could see a little path where, it looked like something had been coming through. And it wasn't a deer path or anything like that. This looked like a human path, but there was no humans to be around to go and make this path. And we noticed that there was a water source down below on his side. And like I told him, we both felt being watched. And like I told him, I said, I think we have just ran up into Squatch territory. And I think we caught them moving. And so we kind of got back in the truck, eased around, turned the truck around, and kind of left them at it to do whatever they were doing so we didn't bother them. But it was crazy how, we stopped to let the dog out to potty, and all of a sudden there's these tree breaks happening. It was crazy. It was almost like a warning, like, "Hey, we're here. Be careful, you're treading in our territory." That's kind of what it felt like. You're trespassing. So, especially to be coming from both sides of the road at the same time, my side and his, it was a little crazy. Just a little crazy. All right, Paul, enjoy your day at work. Don't work too hard. Destiny went from 130 to 87 in a little over 2 months. I'm 5'7". Oh my goodness, Destiny. Shoot, I'm 5 foot. I am nowhere near that. That's tiny. Destiny, you're tiny. Little bitty thing. Miss Sue, I think we all need to start going for walks and using gyms. I think we as Americans have overeaten and we've become stationary, and I think we need to take better care of our health. I think we all do. I think we have relied on fast food way too much, and it has taken a toll on our bodies. And processed foods too. That's the other problem, is all the processed foods that people intake. It's too much. Yeah. So I think it's high time us Americans get back to being healthy and, you know, getting healthy again and taking care of our bodies. I mean, we only have one body, and there's so many people passing away so young that it seems like every year people are younger and younger and younger passing away instead of older and older. So I think we really need to start taking care of ourselves. You've been lucky enough to get more fruit in your diet, Roth. That's great. I love fruit. Yes, they do put a lot of additives and preservatives in food, Admathoria. You're exactly right. Exactly right. You did the 5K and you're going to do the 10K in September. Oh, that's amazing, Michael. That's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. I wish I could, but I'm lucky to be able to walk through my house and walk outside to the vehicle before having to sit down because of my back and my legs giving out and being in excruciating pain. That's the other thing that kept me up all night is my leg. It has hurt me all night. It hurt me all day yesterday and it's hurt me all night. I'm hoping today it'll give me a break. I'm tired of being in pain. Yes, the healthy food is expensive. That's one of the problems. We went to buy salad stuff and good grief. You can't afford salad stuff. You can go to McDonald's and buy 3 meals 10 times cheaper than you can something to make a salad at home. It's sad. It's crazy. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to hop off here. It's been about an hour. It was good seeing you all this morning. I may do a live later. I'm not exactly sure. It depends on if I'm bored or not, to be honest. If I'm bored, I'll do one. Thank you for joining my chat. Please leave a like if you have enjoyed yourself. Please don't forget to leave a comment when you're done. It helps me with the algorithm. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I appreciate every single one of you. Until next time, love, peace, chicken grease. See you guys later.